Me as we bring in another special expert on this with some historical context. Now, today the Trump administration was announcing the border town of Tornillo, Texas will be the site of this first tent city, which is a sign of the permanence of this plan. 450 children there housed in these outdoor tents, in an area where the average summer temperature can, of course, reach the high 90s. For perspective on this, I want to show you Dr. Satsuka Ina, a child therapist, a professor at California State University. She was actually born in a Japanese internment camp on American soil during World War II, and she produced the documentary Children of the Camps and has treated immigrant families held by authorities in similar situations. Dr. Ina, what is on your mind? What can you educate us about all this?
Well, I'm gravely concerned about these children. They were traumatized at home, and the mothers that I interviewed described that the limited choices they had where threats to their well-being meant that they were going to be separated from their children at home. The gangs threatened to take the boys to be a part of the gang activity, and threatened to take the daughters to be part of the sex trafficking industry. And the one mother that I spoke to said that she felt that if she wanted to stay with her children, she needed to leave the country. And so she attempted this journey to come to the United States. And she was told by the coyote that brought her across that when she came to the border to put her hands out and to just say the word asylum, and that they would be taken care of. But instead, these women that I interviewed at the Carnes Family Detention Center in South Texas were handcuffed and put in temporary detention on a cement floor overnight until they were transferred to the prison at Carnes. So these mothers sacrificed everything they had so that the children could stay with them. So to find that now the children are being separated from the mothers is just unbelievably inhumane.
When you hear Trump administration officials say their explicit goal is to treat these families this way to deter other asylum seekers, what's your response?
I think that's a cruel and horrible punishment that's being inflicted on the children. That they're using the children, punishing the children in order to send a message back home so that others won't seek asylum. And, these are innocent victims of a horrible trauma that will last with them for a lifetime.
Stay with me, Elise.